Look at this. As I scroll down, this security camera moves forward. The lens activates and the night vision lights turns on. The scene switches to infrared and human appears in the frame. And the camera automatically detects and tracks them, drawing clean AI detection box around human. And when the scroll ends, the camera smoothly pulls back and returns to its original position. And we have few more sections below the fold. And this feels like an Apple level product page. The kind of website company really pay around $5 to $10,000 for. But I built this entire thing in under 10 minutes or completely free using an AI based asset workflow. Now, if I move downwards, we have another product. We can add as many as we want. And if I scroll, the camera opens up, the lens separates, the sensor floats forward, and the camera internal component separate into a precise, clean 3D exploded layout. And when you scroll back, every part smoothly returns, reassembling the camera into original form. Let me show you exactly how this works. Here's the mistake almost everyone makes. They try to animate with MP4 videos, scrub timelines, and or generate full videos and force them into scroll. And they jump straight into the code. That always lag, it never feels precise, and it completely breaks the premium illusion. Or scroll based animation, you don't scroll time, you animate the scroll position. And that means everything starts with the frames, not video. And we will generate a first frame and a last frame and let AI figure out the motion between them. So step 1 is Google Whisk. So just search for Whisk and here we have Google Labs. So just open it up and Whisk is an image to image tool, but we are using it in a very specific way. I will start by generating the first frame. So I will just add my subject here first and then it's analyzing the image, and now we will move to the prompt file and I will just copy the prompt for the first frame and let me just copy it, and now we go back to Whisk and I will just paste it here to generate our first frame. Now I'll try to make a professional night vision security camera floating on a dark background and in a clean studio light, and here it is. We have the first image and then we have the second image. So and now we need to generate the last frame, and I will just copy up the prompt for the last frame. I will just paste it here and it will generate the end frame. Same camera slightly closer to the viewer, and here we have the images, and I will just download these two images. So we'll just name it first frame and the last frame. And now these two images define the entire animation. Next we have the Google Flow. So search for Google Flow. This is where the magic happens. Instead of asking the AI to imagine a video, I will upload the first frame and the last frame. So I will upload the first frame here and we have the first frame, and then I will just crop and save, and then I will just upload the last frame and we have the last frame here. So I will just upload it and that's it. Now I will give Flow very specific motion instructions like camera moves forward slowly and precisely, night vision lights activate, and Flow automatically figures out everything. And here we have the animation. So let's look at it first, and I will just run this. Here the camera moves forward and the IL lights up, and then we have the human detected here, and then the camera moves back to its original position. But we cannot just directly upload this video onto the website. Instead, we convert into the individual frame. And first we convert into the Webp. So to make it SEO friendly, so I will just select the file and upload the video and convert it to the Webp. And I will just keep the end time to 6 seconds and the quality should be 100%. And then I will just convert it to Webp, and here we have the video. Now we have to convert into the separate frames. So I will split into the frames, and here I will just upload the video. So the output format should be the Webp, and I will just split it into the frames. So I will download it as zip and I will name it frames, and here comes the main part. So I will just open up the new window in the AntiGravity, and I will open up my folder here, and that should be named as frames, and I will select that folder. And now we have all the different frames here in the AntiGravity. We have the first frame and then we have other frames, and I will just give a simple prompt for to make a website. And now AntiGravity completes the task details and implementation plan. So I will just give it a green signal to make a complete website. And here It's write a complete code, the scroll logic, the frame mapping, the layout, the styling, and after a bit of back and forth, AntiGravity built the complete website and provided us with the local host link. Open it up, and here we have to wait for a few seconds, and here we have the website. Now if I scroll down, here camera moves forward and then camera lights up. Here we have the IR and then we have the human detector. So this is working perfectly fine. And we have few more animations, and this is exceptional. Just by giving one prompt, we have made this. And look at this again. This is not a looping video. The camera advances, sees, detects, and returns. And now if I just go up, now here every scroll feel intentional. And once you understand this, you can build this for any product, camera, lenses, or literally anything. And this is pretty exceptional. I have just given a vague prompt and AntiGravity built this complete website for me. You can do it much better than me. This is how premium product websites are built in 2026 without writing everything by hand. If this helped, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you.